Hi guys, what's up? It's me, and today I'm going to be doing a speed paint of a bunch of different inspiration YouTubers of mine. So to start off, I'm drawing my character, and I remember when I was drawing this, it was really late, so I did really bad. Next up, I worked on Sleepygrim, which I messed up several times, and the reason why the color on the other ones are kind of low is because I did everything in the same layer, which was kind of dumb of me, but yeah. So on with Sleepygrims, I remember that her art style was very challenging for me to do, especially the hair, but the eyes were probably one of my biggest struggles. I really like her style, it's really pretty, and I really enjoyed drawing it. When I finally was able to do the eyes, I worked on the coloring, and I really like how she shades, especially the hair. Next up, I worked on Kaho, who is another inspiration of mine, and I really like how she draws, especially with like clothes and faces and hairs and stuff. And this one was a bit easier for me. Next up was Crydiaa, who I was inspired to do this thing by, but I messed up, so I went straight to Wolfychu, who was a little bit easier for me to do, and then I came back to her. With Wolfychu's style, I feel like I really like her style because it's really easy and it's really cute, and I feel like I didn't struggle that much with this compared to the other ones, but I really enjoyed drawing it. And I really like how she does her hair, especially, and a lot of people say that my main OC was inspired by Wolfychu, which isn't necessarily true. I think it has to do with the blue short hair, but you know what, like, let's not focus on that. Yeah, so I really liked drawing this one, and then next I went back to Crydiaa after I finished this, which turned out a little bit better, but I liked how I did this Wolfychu because like she doesn't do as much shading, so it was a lot easier. Next up, I used a different picture of Crydiaa to do it because I feel like this picture was easier to do rather than the other one. When I was drawing this, I really like her style. I like how like cute it is, but the shading was really complicated for me and it took a really long time to do, especially the hair, which we will see in a couple of seconds. Yeah, so the hair was a big challenge for me and the eyes were too, but I really like how it turned out. Then I realized I didn't really like how I did my art style, so I decided to redo it. And then I worked on Rossali's, which is probably one of my favorite ones that I've done so far because I really like her style and I like the purple liner. Next I worked on Senpaibuns, which I was really proud of. She's one of my favorite people and it was really fun to draw, especially the shading, but my favorite part was probably the hair. The hair was probably the best thing that I enjoyed. Next up, I worked on Radd's, and then I made the mistake of realizing that the first drawing I used for Radd's was actually drawn by Senpaibuns, so that kind of was bad. But then I found an actual drawing of his art style, and that helped a little bit more, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. Next, I worked on Senpai Artz's art style, and her art style is really cute, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. The liner was a big challenge for me, but then I really liked how she does her shading, especially, and it was overall really fun to draw, and I really enjoyed drawing her character. Her character is really cute, and again, everyone says that my characters are based off of her and Wolfychu, probably because of the short hair. I don't know why. It's really, you know what, lots of people can have short-haired characters. But yeah, she was really fun to draw, and I don't know why the video is freezing up right now, but it does that sometimes. I don't know, glitches with IBS paint, and it's not really showing the color, but it'll come back soon, you know. But yeah, the whole video in general was really fun to do, and I really enjoyed doing all of their art styles, even though it took a really, really long time. And yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And here, wait, let me just wait for the color to come. IBS paint keeps glitching and it's really bothering me, but yeah, I use IBS paint to draw. And here we go, I finally have the color. But yeah, I really like doing this, and this is the final product, and I hope you enjoy.